What up, Blair? Do you know when to continue to persist and when to call it quits? This seems to be a gray area for a lot of guys. It can be hard to tell when you should stop trying to ask a girl for her number, inviting her out on a date, or in this case, when to stop making sexual jokes. But there are a lot of key things women do that can tell you whether or not you can continue with these things. A lot of these things are subtle, but it's very easy to spot once you know what it is. In fact, at this point, I don't even think about them anymore. When it happens, I just know. Women do and say a lot of things because they just don't want to sound like they're easy. So for example, let's say you're trying to take a girl out on an Insta date, a girl that you just met, and she says no. Usually this isn't a stern no. What it usually means is she's saying no for now, but she really wants to go, so you have to continue trying. In this clip that I'm about to show you, I want you to focus on the girl's tonality. When I make a sexual joke, I know that I can continue based on her tonality and how she responds to that joke. When I ask her out on an instant date, she also says no, but based on her tonality, I know that she wants me to keep pursuing it. So I'm gonna show you the video and see if you can spot out how her tonality says one thing, but her words say another. Excuse me, hi. This is gonna sound really random, but I really liked your style, and
Thank you.
I want to stop to say hi. Pong.
I'm sorry?
What's your name? I was gonna do the Gangnam style dance, you know what I mean? All right. Are you serious?
I do.
I gotta send you some YouTube videos. So what are you here for? Shopping, I'm guessing?
Yeah, visiting. I'm leaving tomorrow, so.
To where? San Francisco?
No, to Japan. Sorry.
You speak very good English for someone who's from Japan.
Yeah, I used to live in the States, so.
And then you went to Japan and now you're back here to visit?
Yeah, just.
How long are you here for?
I was here for like 3 nights only.
That's it?
That's it.
For what? Are you here by yourself or are you just like
Oh.
visiting family?
No, I'm actually on a business trip, but I'm taking a day off today, so.
That's good.
I'm lucky.
I'm gonna guess and say you do some type of, I don't know, marketing?
Marketing.
Advertising?
Not really.
Market research? I don't know.
What about you? You do PR.
Advertising, marketing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You look like the type.
Thank you. I'll take that as a compliment,
I think,
although
yeah,
it might not be.
No, it is. I think it is.
Okay. So, what do you do?
I interpret.
Interpret.
Yeah, I'm interpreting.
Do you interpret languages or do you interpret like things that people say into sexual connotations? Because that's what I do too on a regular basis.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that part of your job?
No, I just do that for fun.
Okay. So, am I saying anything sexual right now? No.
With your eyes, yes.
Oh, really?
You're saying let's go over in the corner and have sex. And with my eyes, I'm saying, listen, I'm gonna take it slow a little bit because that's too much for me.
Really? I have to be careful.
Yeah, I know.
Well, I'm gonna go.
What are you up to this weekend?
I'm leaving tomorrow. So
Tomorrow day or tomorrow night?
I actually need to check. I don't know.
Perfect. You know what we're gonna do? My friends and I are going to Roosevelt tonight, and you should come.
I'll take it.
Worst case scenario,
Consideration.
worst case scenario, you meet a whole bunch of cool people, and you have the night of your life on Halloween weekend, basically.
Are you gonna?
Do you guys
dress up?
celebrate Halloween in?
A little bit. We're starting to, but
Okay.
not much.
Yeah. See, I'm not a big fan of Halloween because I don't like dressing up. But tonight, what I am gonna do is just wear like cat ears, and I just tell people I'm a cat.
That's cheating.
Why?
That's not really.
Do you have a costume?
Well, no, I don't. I
So, yeah. So you can't even talk then.
Well, I do at home in Japan, not
Okay.
here. I didn't bring it.
This is what we should do. I have an extra cat ears. We'll be cats together. We'll go to Roosevelt, have an epic time before you leave, and then keep in contact from there. Hopefully, or not. If not, then you just go back to Japan and
And
live,
then-
and then just remember me forever as that really cool guy that you fell in love with for like a day.
Or even like for a second.
Yeah.
Well, I am actually meeting up with someone later, but I have.
Here's what you do.
What?
Call that person. Say, yo, I'm busy. Because I gotta be a cat for Halloween with the coolest Asian guy I've ever met in LA.
You must.
And if they're a good friend, they'll understand.
Let's go in there while we're waiting.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting. Not sure, but
What else are you gonna do tonight? Go home, play some video games, watch some movies,
I don't know.
watch The Ring. I just said that
might-
because you're Japanese. I don't.
Yeah.
I was a little racist. Sorry, I'm a very offensive person if you haven't noticed already.
No, you're not. You're fine. But I don't know yet. My boss may call me for tonight, and I might have to go. So.
Really?
Yeah, I'm ignoring.
This sounds like a booty call. My boss might call me and I might
I
have to go.
know.
Like, what is this?
It
You can go to
is
an
sort of-
apartment
well,
building?
This is like a Japanese thing or something. I don't
What?
know.
Your boss just like calls you for random sex sessions?
No.
Is that a Japanese thing?
No. I didn't say anything sexual. It's just,
Okay. Sorry. See, that's my job. Negative connotations about.
I figured that.
Yeah.
But, well, I don't know what to do.
Okay. So why don't we do this? In the case that your boss doesn't call, and you don't have to give him the blowjob, then you should hang out with me. We'll have a fun time at Roosevelt. Get a drink, and it'll be an epic Halloween for you.
Okay.
Rather than a Halloween where you sit at home and watch movies.
Sounds
All right,
like
first
a
of all,
plan.
what do you remember me as?
Blue shirt and
No.
Asian.
No, Kong, like King Kong. Kong.
Kong.
Right.
Kong. That's your first name?
That is my first name.
Really?
Yeah.
What's your nationality? Korean, Chinese,
Take a guess.
Vietnamese?
Yeah. How'd you know?
Really? I don't know.
Asians just know Asians, you know.
I did not, but I just kind of figured.
Okay. I wouldn't have guessed you were Japanese. I would have guessed you were like Chinese. You have a little bit of like a British accent too. Did you study English there?
Nope, but I work with a lot of people in UK.
Okay. That's probably why.
Kind of rubs on.
Okay. So let's exchange numbers and then
Okay.
we'll go from there.
But you can actually call international?
Yeah. What is it, like 10 cents?
I don't know.
Well, if I call international and I get charged like 10 cents, I'm just gonna ask you for the money back.
Oh,
You gotta
really?
you gotta
How
reimburse me
cheap
when
is that?
you gotta reimburse me when we go back to Roosevelt. I'm gonna ask for that 50 cents back.
Okay, so what do I do? Where's the plus sign?
Plus sign right there. Yes, just put it in.
Try.
Perfect. Oh, you want me to call it right now? I'm putting 10 cents on the tab, by the way.
I'm not answering, so
writing
it's
this
not
down.
gonna work out anyway. Like, it's not gonna be charged.
Oh, that's true, actually. You're right. See, now you're the cheap one, trying to save 10 cents. What, you don't want to reimburse me?
I do not pay for guys. Sorry.
This guy's laughing at me right now. He's like, this fucking cheap ass.
Seriously, guys usually pay me. It's not ringing.
Oh, so you're a prostitute. Guys usually pay you.
No.
This is not working. You're a liar.
It isn't. What is going on? Maybe your phone isn't working.
Maybe you're just a liar. 8-1.
It should work.
You want to try to text it instead?
I don't. Okay, what do I do?
I texted it.
Really?
Yeah, I put hello.
Okay. It's not working. Maybe this Japanese person is receiving these strange calls and everything. I don't know. That's weird. It should really be my number. Maybe we're not working out after all.
Is God saying that this shouldn't happen?
Possibly. Hold on.
Or do you not just remember, or do you just not remember your number?
I'm trying to check, but it is my number. Oh wait, it isn't.
Wow. Great.
Wow, I am horrid.
Yeah.
Okay, what do I do?
So whose number did you give me right now?
No,
And how do you not remember your own number? Real quick.
I have no idea. I'm horrid. I'm so mortified.
Okay. This is a new phone. I I don't know how to use it either. Okay.
Okay. Okay, that looks better.
Perfect. Should I call it?
Yes, please. So you can make sure it's
Oh, it says
right.
Japan now, so it's good.
Uh-huh.
It's good.
It's styling.
You're the one that told me to call it earlier. I was just gonna save it and then I was just gonna save it and be like, okay, that's cool.
I'm not
Good thing you
answering.
called yourself out about giving me a fake number. Jeez.
Oh, I'm worried. And it's still not ringing. Maybe this isn't really my day.
How about this? Do you have Facebook?
Yes.
I'm just gonna. Maybe I don't have an international plan. Perhaps, I don't know.
That's possible. Some people don't. Yeah. Some people can't really call international.
Okay. All right. So, what's your email?
It's
I'm putting you under my to-do list.
what? It's you have.
Make sure you don't type it in wrong again.
Oh wait, I can't. Okay. It.
Just keep going. Just keep going.
Okay.
Yeah, because it autocorrects.
Yeah, I hate that.
Yeah.
Okay. No.
At what does that mean? What is
H is like Tweety.
Sweetie?
Tweety.
What's Tweety?
Tweety? You know the Tweety bird?
Oh, really?
Mhm.
That's the Tweety bird's name?
Well, no, I mean it's sort of like that in Japan.
Oh, it's like a character in.
Or yeah, just birdie.
Right. What are you up to right now?
I should. I was actually looking for another store, and then I'll just have to go back to the hotel and then freshen up, and then meet with someone from.
What do you say, me and you, go get to Starbucks and get a cup of coffee right now?
No, I have to go.
Yeah, you have to go to like some random store and shop. You can do that in Japan anytime.
Well, but not. I mean, it's not the same.
It is the same.
It isn't.
See, but what you can do in Japan anytime is talk to a random, tall, handsome Asian stranger, and then get to know him on a very deep level, and then
That's true.
yeah, perhaps I don't know, go to Vegas, get married at night,
Really?
get eloped, yeah, rob a casino. I'm just throwing things out there. I'm not saying that's gonna happen.
I know. I was gonna
But-
say. I'm like, you crazy.
So-
Better idea. Do you know where H&M is there?
I do not, unfortunately. I'm not going shopping with you if that's what you're suggesting right now.
Okay, then I'm gonna go. Like,
I'll go shopping with you for like hot chocolate.
I'm not gonna do this. But
Why?
I need to see someone from Korea, so I kind of have to.
No, you need to see someone from Vietnam, and he is standing right in front of you. This is what's gonna happen.
What?
You're gonna there's some points in your life where there's just things you think you should or should not do, and those moments. Basically, have you ever heard of the 90-10 rule? You're in business.
Yes, but not really. I should just translate.
So
Not
like
a business trainer.
in business, 10% of the products make 90% of the income, right?
Okay, really?
Same with it's a lot of things. Like 10% of basketball players make 90% of the points.
Interesting.
And in life, it's like 10% of your memories or 10% of your experiences make up 90% of your memories. So you have two choices right now. You can either one, go to your regular life and live it however you want it, the way you always do, and make that something you don't remember, or take a chance, go with that 10% of experiences and put that into your memory bank that you will remember forever.
You must be a very, very good salesperson.
No, not really. I'm actually very horrible.
Really?
No,
I was gonna say.
not true.
I don't know.
15 minutes and you won't even regret it. Worst case scenario, we become good friends for life.
Okay.
All right, let's do it.
Starbucks?
Yes. Shall we link arms?
No.
Okay. I tried. Don't be so conceited now. Ha ha ha. Funny. So what's the how often do you come here?
Not often enough, but last time I came back was like maybe in June.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but this is like really, really rare for me to be able to like get a day off. It's amazing.
What kind of deal?
Huh?
What kind of deal?
No, day off. Day.
Oh, day off.
Yeah, because I usually come here, just to be with my boss the whole time pretty much, and then I have no time on my own. But this time, I got a day off.
I'm glad you did, because if you didn't, I wouldn't have met you. Excuse me, hi. This is gonna sound really random, but I really liked your style, and
Thank you.
I want to stop to say hi. Kong,
I'm sorry?
what's your name? I was gonna do the Gangnam style dance, you know what I mean? All right.
I want you to notice something here. Look how strong my eye contact is. Watch it again if you have to. The point of this video is not to demonstrate eye contact, but it's always good to keep that in mind. I notice a huge difference when I have strong eye contact with someone versus somebody that I don't have strong eye contact with. And that's because I'm basically piercing her soul with my eyes. And that creates kind of an intensity inside her, and it's very easy for her to get more attracted to me that way. Also, it shows that you're a dominant and confident person, which girls love.
But what do you do?
I interpret.
Interpret.
Yeah, I'm interpreting.
Do you interpret languages, or do you interpret like things that people say into sexual connotations? Because that's what I do too on a regular basis.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that part of your job?
No, I just do that for fun.
Okay. So, am I saying anything sexual right now? No.
With your eyes, yes.
Oh, really?
You're saying, let's go over in the corner and have sex. And with my eyes, I'm saying, listen, I'm going to take it slow a little bit because that's too much for me.
Really? I have to be careful.
Yeah, I know.
So right here, I make a sexual joke. I do this a lot. I like to throw out a semi-offensive joke. Of course, it wasn't that bad, but I like to throw out a semi-sexual joke and see how she responds to it. In this case, she responded really well. Her tonality shows me that she's okay with these jokes, and to take it even further, she's sarcastic with me and plays along. This is my green light to continue escalating sexually. Just like you should escalate physically at night, in the day, you really want to try to escalate with your words. So now I know that I can make sexual jokes throughout the whole interaction. A lot of guys, when they make a successful joke like this, they'll like to revert back to regular conversation because they think, oh, I just made a good joke. I don't want to fuck it up now, so I'm going to play it safe. And as I always say, playing it safe fucks you over. So if you make a sexual joke or like a vulgar, offensive joke that you find funny and she finds funny too, why stop that? Why not continue that if it makes you both feel good?
Well, I'm gonna go.
What are you up to this weekend?
I'm leaving tomorrow. So
Tomorrow day or tomorrow night?
I actually need to check. I don't know.
If you didn't hear, she said she wanted to go now. So a lot of guys in this situation would just say, oh, okay, it was nice to meet you, let me get your number. But based on my experience, I know better. I know that this girl, based on her body language, tonality, eye contact, that she's very interested in me. So I'm not gonna let her go. As a matter of fact, I actually just don't even mention it at all. And I do this because I know that if I acknowledge it, she's more likely to leave because then it brings it up and then she's thinking about it and then next thing you know, she's gone. Again, I can tell that she wants to be there, and the only reason that she says she wants to leave is because society has these rules that tell her this conversation, even though I like it, is not completely normal. So therefore, maybe I should get out. So it's up to me to make sure that she feels comfortable and to continue the conversation.
Perfect. You know what we're gonna do? My friends and I are going to Roosevelt tonight, and you should come.
I'll take it.
Worst case scenario,
Consideration.
worst case scenario, you meet a whole bunch of cool people, and you have the night of your life on Halloween weekend, basically.
Are you gonna?
Do you guys celebrate Halloween in
A little bit. We're starting to, but
Okay.
not much.
Yeah, see, I'm not a big fan of Halloween because I don't like dressing up. But tonight, what I am gonna do is just wear like cat ears, and I just tell people I'm a cat.
Ah, that's cheating.
Why?
That's not really...
Do you have a costume?
Well, no, I don't.
Now I'm inviting her to a lounge down the street at night. She doesn't say no, she doesn't say yes, she kind of just avoids the question. But the interesting part is, she's still not leaving. And her body language is telling me that she still wants to talk with me. She's completely faced toward me, she has very strong eye contact with me, and she's smiling, she's having a good time. All of these signs tell me that she doesn't actually want to leave. A mistake that guys would make here, though, is that they would keep asking if she wants to hang out at the Roosevelt. And it's like, why would you keep asking her that if she ignored you the first time? She obviously doesn't want to answer it. So instead, I just keep talking and talk about some random costume shit for Halloween. But later, I'll bring it up again in a different way.
I have an extra cat ears. We'll be cats together. We'll go to Roosevelt, have an epic time before you leave, and then keep in contact from there, hopefully. Or not. If not, then you just go back to Japan and then just remember me forever as that really cool guy that you fell in love with for like a day.
Notice how I push for the hangout here. I don't just say the same thing I said earlier, I try a different angle and I go for it. So remember, if you get a no to something, don't just keep repeating yourself over and over, try different angles. Now this is a little bit more advanced, but what I like to do is right when she says no, I instantly think in a split second, why is it that she's saying no? Sometimes it might be because her friends are standing there, she doesn't want to look like a slut. Sometimes it's because she's just not attracted to me yet. But in this case, I felt like she was very interested in me, but she wasn't 100% comfortable with me yet. So I decided to wait a while, talk with her a little bit more, and then try again later. Now the reason I say this is advanced is because one, you have to do this in a split second. You literally have to think, make a decision, and act. Two, sometimes you're going to be wrong and you just have to draw from past experiences and come to a conclusion on why you think she said no.
Well, I am actually meeting up with someone later, but I have.
Here's what you do.
What?
Call that person, say, yo, I'm busy. Because I gotta be a cat for Halloween with the coolest Asian guy I've ever met in LA.
You must.
And if they're a good friend, they'll understand.
Let's go in there while we're waiting.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting. Not sure, but
What else are you gonna do tonight? Go home, play some video games, watch some movies,
I don't know.
watch The Ring. I just said
might-
that because you're Japanese. I don't.
Yeah.
I was a little racist. Sorry, I'm a very offensive person if you haven't noticed already.
No, you're not. You're fine. But I don't know yet. My boss may call me for tonight, and I might have to go. So.
Really?
Yeah, I'm ignoring.
This sounds like a booty call. My boss might call me and I might have to go. Like, what is this? You can go to an apartment building?
This is like a Japanese thing or something. I don't
What,
know.
your boss just like calls you for random sex sessions?
No.
Is that a Japanese thing?
No. I didn't say anything sexual. Just,
Okay, sorry, see, that's my job. Negative connotations about.
I figured that.
Yeah.
But, well, I don't know what to do.
Okay, so why don't we do this? In the case that your boss doesn't call and you don't have to give him a blowjob, then you should hang out with me. We'll have a fun time at Roosevelt. Get a drink, and it'll be an epic Halloween for you.
Now she says she has to hang out with someone later tonight, but I know for a fact, based on everything I've gathered so far, that she is down to be persuaded. She's telling me about this person in a very kind of hesitant way, as if she's unsure about it and she doesn't really know. So because of that, I know she wants to hang out with me at night. The only problem is, how do I persuade her now? I make another sexual joke here and joke around that she might have to give her boss a blowjob. The key with sexual humor is you can't overuse it. If you sprinkle it in every now and then, it's funny. But if you're stacking up sexual jokes over and over and over, it's gonna come off creepy. Unless she's a nympho, then it might not come off as creepy, but that's kind of rare. So again, she takes the joke very well and she's very open to it. This is my green light to continue escalating verbally and to turn our interaction into a sub-communication of sexual things.
See, now you're the cheap one, trying to save 10 cents. What, you don't want to reimburse me?
You know, I do not pay for guys. Sorry.
This guy's laughing at me right now. He's like, this fucking cheap ass.
Seriously, guys usually pay me. It's not raining.
Oh, so you're a prostitute. Guys usually pay you.
No.
This is not working. You're a liar.
Now I'm calling her a prostitute. And I knew that I could get away with this joke because of everything that's happened up until this point. Some girls are going to be offended by this, so you're going to really have to gauge based on her reactions of previous jokes and also her personality as a whole to see if you can keep going with these kind of jokes. The great thing about being vulgar and offensive like this is the girl will think you're very confident and ballsy if she's okay with the joke.
What are you up to right now?
I was actually looking for another store, and then I'll just have to go back to the hotel and then freshen up and then meet with someone.
What do you say, me and you, go get to Starbucks and get a cup of coffee right now?
Now I have to go.
Yeah, you have to go to like some random store and shop. You can do that in Japan anytime.
Well, but not. I mean, it's not the same.
It is the same.
It isn't.
See, but what you can't do in Japan anytime is talk to a random, tall, handsome Asian stranger, and then get to know him on a very deep level, and then
That's true.
yeah, perhaps I don't know, go to Vegas, get married at night,
Really?
get eloped, yeah, rob a casino. I'm just throwing things out there. I'm not saying that's gonna happen.
I know. I was gonna
But-
say. I'm like, you crazy.
I ask her out yet again, this time on an instant date. And as you can tell by the tonality of her voice, she says no in a very unsure way. So that means to me, I should keep trying.
So-
Better idea. Do you know where H&M is?
I do not, unfortunately. I'm not going shopping with you if that's what you're suggesting right now. I'll go shopping with you for like hot chocolate.
Now she says she has a better idea and we should go to H&M together, which if you don't know is like a clothing store. And the reason she says this is because she doesn't want to feel like she's too easy. So she really wants to go on this date, but she doesn't like the fact that I'm in control and she's gonna sound easy if she just says yes right away. Realistically, it wouldn't have been the worst thing in the world to go to H&M with her. But honestly, I just don't want to go shopping with girls. I don't like that. Plus, I've been in this situation many times before, and based on everything that's happened so far, I am almost 100% sure that she's going to get coffee with me.
You know, there's some points in your life where there's just things you think you should or should not do, and those moments, basically, have you ever heard of the 90-10 rule? You're in business.
Yes, but not really. I should just translate.
So like
A business.
in business, you know, 10% of the products make 90% of the income, right?
Okay, really?
Same with it's a lot of things. Like 10% of basketball players make 90% of the points.
Interesting.
And in life, it's like 10% of your memories or 10% of your experiences make up 90% of your memories. So you have two choices right now. You can either one, go to your regular life and live it however you want it, the way you always do, and make that something you don't remember, or take a chance, go with that 10% of experiences and put that into your memory bank that you will remember forever.
You must be a very, very good salesperson.
No, not really. I'm actually very horrible.
Really?
No,
I was gonna say.
not true.
I don't know.
15 minutes and you won't even regret it. Worst case scenario, we become good friends for life.
Okay.
All right, let's do it.
Starbucks?
Yes.
Now I use another angle. I tell her about the 90-10 rule, and I use it because one, it's a really good analogy, and two, she is in business, so I feel like this would appeal to her in terms of being a logical thinker. And what do you know? It works. I've shown her that I am a unique guy that's kind of quirky, and she's intrigued by it. My non-stop persistence paid off because I was not deterred at all by her objections. Her eyes, her smile, her body language, her tonality all told me that she was interested. So anyway, we go out on a coffee date. Turns out that she's really cool. She's like my type of girl. And the craziest part is, for the first time ever, we got on camera me trying to make out with a girl on an instant date. And perhaps maybe we'll show you that sometime in the future, because that shit is like an hour and a half long. But this never would have happened if I had given in to her initial resistance. I realized that her resistance was fake and I acted on it. So the next time someone says no to you, make sure that it's genuine. A lot of girls will just say no because they don't want to seem easy. And you're gonna need to recognize when it happens, because if you don't, so many opportunities will pass you by.